The Carolina Panthers select Luke Kuechly, linebacker, Boston College.
There you go, Mike. I love that kid.
There were two really logical players here. I call him Clark Kent, who happens to turn into Superman on Saturdays and Sundays. Remember what I said about Mark Barron? You can replicate all of it on this kid. He's one of the cleanest players in this draft. His instincts and his pass coverage ability might be the best pass coverage of any linebacker I've seen come out. There he is in Cincinnati.
Well, what about our defense? How about a guy that I think, what was he, within about 12 or 13 tackles in 3 years of playing football, of having the most tackles ever in college football? I mean, that's crazy.
Boom, 532 career tackles. That's amazing. 35 tackles for loss the last 3 years. 7 career interceptions, so you can do it in coverage as well. Tackling machine, read reactability, second to none. A complete middle linebacker, that throwback, that Mike man that you want. Bottom line is, productive in college. Say, well, what are his workout numbers going to be? His workout numbers were reminiscent of Brian Urlacher's when he came out of New Mexico and became a Chicago Bear. 6'3 and a quarter, got his weight up from about 230 to 242, ran a 4.5, did 27 reps at a 38 vertical. When you combine the production with the great workout, it's easy to see why Luke Kuechly was one of the top 10 players in this draft.
I like the Carolina Panthers getting Kuechly to go with John Beeson, who's an outstanding weak side linebacker who was hurt last year. They also get Thomas Davis back. Their linebacking core with Kuechly in the middle is very unique now in the NFC South. Really like Kuechly.
Entering 2012, Carolina had their Superman on offense, but they needed a man of steel on defense.
This kid is going to be a tackling machine.
That man's a tackling machine.
I agree with you. He is a tackling machine.
Made the last 3 tackles.
Oh, Kuechly wraps him up and just pummels him into the turf.
5 in a row, bro.
We're playing the Oakland Raiders at home. It's my first game on the sideline.
Without the services of John Beeson, that's exactly why Kuechly had to move inside.
Previous play, Luke got called for illegal contact, I think it was.
Backs up to throw. Over the middle, it is complete. Penalty marker down.
It was a completely bogus play.
I think that was actually a really good hit by Luke Kuechly. His head was up.
It was a clean hit. It was a 15-yard penalty. And you can see that he was upset. He said, hey, Beast, man, that was a bogus call. I said, yeah, don't even worry about it, man. I said, you'll probably get fined. He's like, I'm going to get fined. So they bring Terrell Pryor in. They run a quarterback play.
He has the snap. Fakes left. He's going to run right. No, hit hard and jacked up at the 7-yard line.
Oh, I love the way he plays. That's the way you come up and stick a man in the mouth.
Luke smacks Pryor, smashes him, and jumps up. And he points at me. Like, I got chills. Just, I was ready to run out on the field, too. I love that when that passion comes out of him and, maybe it's roar or flex or something like that. But then off the field, completely unassuming, would walk right by him. You wouldn't know he was an NFL player. Kind of has that Clark Kent air about him. And that's why I call him Super Luke.
We're going to have to give you a different moniker like Superman.
He rose from the rookie ranks.
Luke Kuechly, an amazing opening couple of drives.
With seemingly inhuman powers.
Wow, like somebody shot him out of a gun or a cannon.
Luke Kuechly comes sailing in. Kuechly slams him down like Wahoo McDaniel.
Luke Kuechly sees it, smells it, sees the guards and tackles pulling. He's so instinctive.
And he also is good in pass coverage.
Backs up to throw. Intercepted Kuechly at the 47-yard line. He's rumbling down the far sideline. Luke Kuechly, what a play.
So, pick your poison.
And has answered the Panthers' call for a superhero on defense.
The entire stadium just yelled out Luke together and Luke.
No matter what you call him.
Kuechly, you're beautiful. Kuechly, you are beautiful. We've been calling him No Game Kuechly. No Game Kuechly. No Game Kuechly.
Kuechly's been nothing short of heroic.
My opinion, I think he's arguably one of the best, if not the best, Mike linebacker in the NFL today.
The legend of Luke Kuechly just keeps growing and growing and growing. What can this kid do?
And the 2012 AP Defensive Rookie of the Year is... Dun, 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 dun.
Luke Kuechly.
How you guys doing tonight? I think, with these honors tonight, they're individual awards, but I think, football is such a team game that you got to thank the guys around you. And I think for me, Bobby, our linebacker, will mention that a D-line plays an integral part in, being a successful linebacker. So, it's important to them, and, it's important to give some thanks to them, all the coaches on our team, the players, and, most importantly, my family that made this possible. So thanks for everybody coming out tonight, and hope you guys have a good night. Thank you.
Here's to the left. Kuechly hit him, knocked it free. Thomas Davis scooped it and rolled a touchdown.
How about Kuechly? See how quick he is to read this play. You feel his tackles.
He's in total control of the defense from the preparation in the week leading up to it to the game. It's so cool to watch because at age 22 or 23, everyone looks to basically the youngest guy in the room. He's so smart.
Under smash combo, alert the hot. They threw hot last time.
He gets our defense in and out of different coverages based on what he sees. They're all looking to him to get people lined up.
Ice, get over it. Hey, quarterback draw. Trap!
He's reading keys where he's almost making breaks on the ball before the offensive guy does. To have a guy in the middle of the field that can recognize sideline to sideline what's going on is pretty special.
He's always at the right place at the right time.
What a read by Kuechly over the middle.
Yeah, why would you try to force that ball when you have Luke Kuechly running underneath?
The thing about him is when you watch him make an interception, the ball just sticks in his hands. Our second to last game, we're playing New Orleans in a driving rainstorm. He sunk into coverage and made a diving catch when nobody was catching the ball, offense or defense.
Kuechly's just a tackling machine.
Everybody run into the football, including Mr. Kuechly.
There's no place to run the ball. Kuechly, excellent job.
There's definitely no way I could do what he does, endurance-wise. If I had to do a quarter of what Luke Kuechly does, I think I'd have a full-time oxygen tank, and you'd probably have to bring me out on a golf cart.
In 2013, Luke Kuechly was so impressive, he was named NFL Defensive Player of the Year, becoming the first inside linebacker to win the award since Brian Urlacher in 2005.
All-around All-American Luke Kuechly, he's not even like a real person. He's kind of made up.
I'm not where I want to be, but there's a lot of situations this year that I was put in that I can definitely learn from.
It's kind of like Clark Kent off the field and turns to Superman on the field.
He has that switch. When he gets on the field, he's a dog.
Let's be some dogs now. Let's be some dogs. Come on!
Good job last time these two teams met. Toss to Thomas, and Kuechly made the play. A few good players. Crowd's hanging in there, having fun. Here's Pierre Thomas, left side. Guess who?
Hey, that's on you guys. That's on you guys. Good job.
Out of the shotgun. It's Breeze. A little shoulder fake, and he's picked by Kuechly. Just got it away. Michael coming on a blitz. Play made. Pass to Thomas, and it's Kuechly again. What a game.
It was an impressive performance by that man right there. As you said, 24 tackles, had an interception. He was, wherever the ball was, that's where you could find number 59.
What a day for Luke Kuechly.
And the 2013 AP Defensive Player of the Year is?
Luke Kuechly.
It's an honor to be up here tonight. I think, with an individual award like this, it's important to take time to appreciate what the guys on the team did for you, especially my D-line. Coach Wash and Sam Mills did a great job with those guys. And, you talk to any linebacker when those guys play great, it makes our job easier. And, Al Holcomb, our linebacker coach, did an excellent job with us. Thomas Davis, Chase Blackburn, Jordan Sen, A.J. Klein, and, Jason Williams are great this year. And, our organization is just awesome. We got a great group of guys. And, most importantly, my family supported me through everything. Thank you, guys.
Oh, it's a real honor. It's one of those things that, and I always talk about the other guys that helped you get there. You can't forget about them, and it's been a lot of fun. So it's good to get here. The hard work pays off, but it's all about our team, and we did a great job this year.
He's so fast, he's so athletic, and he's so instinctive. And when he's in the zone, how much of an impact he can really affect the game. The guy can literally take over a game. You ask him to do anything, he can get it done. He is the best linebacker in the game right now.
Don't let the moment get bigger than yourself. Stay focused, stay confident, communicate well, win.
Only one backer comes in. It's Kuechly, and he gets her for a sack. At the 37.
This guy just does not take any false steps. He's got good anticipation and recognition of formations.
Backs up. Hit. Ooh! Spins away. Hit again and tackled by Luke Kuechly at the 40-yard line.
Luke Kuechly just came out of that linebacker spot and crushed him.
Flacco, a little pop over the middle and almost intercepted by Kuechly.
Look at the punch out. Look at the awareness by Luke Kuechly to get the ball out. I mean, what a good play.
Luke Kuechly, who is as quick as any linebacker going sideline to sideline in on the stop.
Caught and jerked down rudely by Luke Kuechly.
You can see the look on Luke Kuechly's face when he got that sack too. He's playing with emotion. He is not happy with the record this season. It's starting to show in the way he's making big plays this game.
Do not let the 7-9 record fool you. Ladies and gentlemen, the Carolina Panthers deserve to be in this spot.
You talk about a team that really raised the level of their game the last month of the season. That is the Carolina Panthers.
Waiting to get to that final quarter of the season and crank this thing up, and they have crunked this thing up.
Hey, when you guys first get in the NFL, you think about going to the Super Bowl. Hey, this is our first step to get there. We got to take advantage of this opportunity because you don't get it very much. We got guys in the team that have been around for a while and haven't been in the playoffs very much. This is that opportunity to get there.
It's not every year that it comes down to the last game of the year. Winning, you're in. Losing, you go home.
Carolina, 34-3 victory. On to the playoffs for the Panthers. They become the first team in the NFC South to win it back-to-back years.
The task is not complete. Don't forget yourself.
Intercepted. Kuechly made the big play again. And Trey Boston secures this one for the Panthers.
Kuechly is unbelievable. His preparation, his instincts, his desire to get there, and his passion for his teammates. It's a rare combination. You'd admit that, Mike.
Here we go, dominate on 3. 1, 2, 3. Dominate! Snow day.
Cool nickname like Riverboat Ron.
I do?
Yeah.
The Lukener Eclipse.
Oh, yeah.
Fine, 59.
Kuechly cat. Huh? Like kitty cat.
Those are terrible. The Luke Ness Monster.
No.
Bummer.
How about Freaky Kuechly?
I don't think so.
What about Spooky Lukey?
Stop. Just stop.
Drink up. Luke, can I get one too? Sorry, man. Those are my last two. Guess your Atta Luke.
So versatile, can adapt to no matter what you do on the offensive side.
And again, they held the Redskins only 14 yards rushing last week, a Carolina record. So far, McFadden has 7 carries for 5 yards. Second and 13, Romo, pocket seal, able to throw it, and he's intercepted by Kuechly. Kuechly inside the 20, to the 10, and to the end zone for another Panther defensive touchdown.
13-3, and Tony Romo just got impatient. And that's what leads to this interception. Usually he's very careful and smart with the football. But Luke Kuechly, I think this is him right in the middle. He's going to drop back. It's almost like the first interception. Lets one guy go, looks at the next one, reads it, undercuts. Beautiful job done by him. He passed off the man running down the middle to the safety. Then he looked for the in cut behind. That's how you're taught. And of course, now we see the speed. What an athlete. What a player.
Luke Kuechly running it back 32 yards. And how about this? Right, and the Panthers now storm ahead 20-3. And again, like he did for Coleman, Newton one of the first over there to congratulate Kuechly with this one. Well, it's a defense that forced 5 turnovers against the Redskins. Picking right up where they left off Sunday. First down throw, and in traffic, and it's Kuechly right back with another one. Can you believe it? Back-to-back plays. Kuechly brought down by Williams at the 28.
Well, I'm not going to say he was impatient this time. I saw it right from the go. Jason Witten going down the middle of the field. I thought he had him, but it's the aggressive style. Kuechly undercuts it, but it's the hit that comes in here, knocks it. Well, no, it isn't the hit. Kuechly just took the football. What a play by him. You think your tight end's going to beat him? Man, what a catch. Didn't see it live, as saw it on the replay. That is tremendous.
Look at Coleman launching into Witten, taking him out as Kuechly comes up with grabs on the last 2 plays from scrimmage. You got Dez Bryant without a catch, but you got Kuechly with 2.
Boy, just tremendous play by a tremendous athlete.
With the Legion of Boom, Carolina should be the favorite. But I would caution everybody, watch out for Seattle. Look, they're coming.
Okay. Wilson just got it away. There's Kuechly. Touchdown, Carolina.
First 2 plays of the game. This time K1 short. He swims Justin Britt at left guard, forces the pressure, and an errant throw by Russell Wilson, and Luke Kuechly makes a habit of returning these interceptions for touchdown.
That's his 5th of the season. It's his 2nd touchdown.
Playoff win last week. Traded to Arizona from Oakland in 2013. The record-setting year.
He's picked again. Kuechly for the touchdown.
To check on a fan who flopped down on the field. After the score, there's Charles Tillman on IR with a torn knee. And the celebration continues. Kuechly, who runs this defense.
It's his 3rd interception return for a touchdown this season. He's a playmaker on the defensive side of the ball. He's been great as a run stopper ever since he arrived in Carolina. Where he has improved the most this year is in his ability to cover. He reads it, he drives on it, makes a play on the ball, touchdown Carolina.
We had one last week against Seattle in the first quarter. That a 21-yard return, and that is 6 turnovers by Arizona compared to 1 by Carolina. It has continued in the postseason. They work on it on Thursdays. And it's 49-15. The pick. Kuechly in his 4th year takes it in. A flag on the extra point. We'll get the call before we go to break. They lost Thomas Davis in the first half, an arm injury. We don't know the extent of it.
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, kicking team number 79, 15-yard penalty on the kickoff.
And with that, we'll go to break. Quick one, come right back here to Carolina. The celebration is on in Charlotte.
She's pretty excited about going out west.
Everybody's so excited. How can you not be?
I know. Congratulations.
It's a heck of a football team, great organization, and great fans. Thank you, Carolinas.
Luke Kuechly. Championship games are won by defense, and here's a couple of guys. Thomas Davis, Luke Kuechly, 14 interceptions you've had in 4 years, most by any linebacker today. Last week against Seattle, interception return. This defense stepped it up, and you kept the pressure on. Was that the statement you wanted to make all week long?
Absolutely. You know, we wanted to come out and play a complete game, and I think the guys up front played exceptional. There was pressure all day, and when you look at games and the front's getting pressure, it makes everybody's job in the back end easier. So a lot of those interceptions were because of the defensive line. Coach Wash and Sam Mills did a great job preparing those guys, and they played their butts off.
Yeah, you're going up against a quarterback that's going to stand pretty much like this guy you played tonight. Palmer stayed in the pocket. Peyton Manning's going to do the same thing. Easier for you to target.
Yeah, you know, we just got to try to get some pressure on him. That's the biggest thing is pressure on the quarterback is difficult for those guys. And, you know, you got to try to get after him early, and our guys do a great job with that. And, you know, we'll have a good plan ready to go.
Well, you got a great defense here in Carolina. I got to ask you, Thomas, how do you feel? Are you going to be able to play in 2 weeks?
I wouldn't miss the Super Bowl for the world. We worked too hard to get to this point, and, you know, hats off to Panther Nation. You guys are amazing. We love you.
Congratulations, Carolina Panthers.
Oh, it's great. It was awesome for us to do it in front of our home crowd. They've been awesome all year. They've been loud. They brought energy, and it makes our job so much easier. It's exciting, especially for the older guys that have worked so hard, and we're super excited, looking forward to the chance to go out to San Francisco.
Please welcome the captains for the Carolina Panthers and the Denver Broncos. And coin toss participants, honorary captains, your Bay Area Super Bowl MVPs.
Tails is the call. It is tails. Carolina wins the toss. Defer. Which way you want to kick?
Get that one.
Okay, put your backs there.
Good luck, guys.
Carolina wins the toss. Elected to defer to the second half. Denver.
Hey, we used to dream about these moments, huh? We used to dream about these moments. Of us catching the touchdown, of us throwing the touchdown, of us making plays in the biggest game known to sport. Hey, let's go. Hey, we're good. That was the first one, man. They got us now. It's time for us to go. Hey, protect yourself from cuts and get downhill.
Manning in trouble, sack. First loop of the game as Kuechly buzzed through for the sack.
Okay.
Nobody said it was going to be easy.
It's only the first quarter. Hey, bring it in real quick. Hey, we're good. Let's just go. Let's just go.
So 3rd down and 3, Denver.
That ball's coming out quickly.
Manning in trouble, sack at the 9-yard line.
Kuechly came completely unblocked. You can hear the roar from the Panthers fans and woo. So there's the first big play by the Panthers defense.
That first series, they went quick, kind of caught us off guard, but we're all right. Now we're good.
If he lines up here, he's got a certain route tree he likes.
Patriot! Patriot scream!
That's when the game really starts to slow down.
Kuechly backs up. Manning from a clean pocket. Into the air, incomplete. My goodness.
Kuechly reads the quarterback so fast and so well that you see plays like this.
They ain't gonna want to cross the middle.
I saw that on tape this week. Once it went 4, I was like, I know what you're doing.
Denver's offense was stagnant.
Allows them to escape with some momentum.
Worst half of the year. All right, they're down 6. They can't, hey, we're gonna come out and beat them. Yeah. Let's get some points here. Hey, Cam, we're okay. Hey, we get the ball in the second half, we're gonna get the ball right back.
Halftime at Super Bowl 50, and the score: Denver 13, Carolina 7.
Yeah, we gotta get that ball out. We're doing a good job. It's gonna be our defense versus their defense. They got like 30 dudes in the box. These guys are pretty damn good, man. These guys are pretty good.
Carolina had better results the next time they slapped the ball away from a Bronco.
Ball hit from behind, ball's loose. Panthers dive on it. Tony Ely one more time.
Great job. Keep taking away from him. Hey, let's go. These are big 2 points.
I don't feel like the Panthers lost this game. Denver won this game tonight. The Broncos were the better team.
Show me what they are.
It's been 8 weeks since Panthers linebacker Luke Kuechly underwent surgery to repair a torn labrum in his shoulder.
And everything's going as planned. You know, you're working at this point on your strength and your the mobility of the shoulder and your movement and the range of motion. So at this point, everything's going well, and we have a couple more weeks before OTAs, and then we have a couple months before camp. So I think we're right on schedule.
Kuechly has been a constant face around Bank of America Stadium during this offseason, spending hours in the training room, but he hasn't been alone.
It's a process. It's something different than what I'm used to, but we have a good group of guys in here that are going through the same thing. We got a couple guys with shoulders, and you know, obviously Calvin and Steven are in here too. So we have a good group. We have fun in here, and you know, it's a lot of repetitive stuff, but you know, you're with a lot of your guys, so it's not too bad.
Rehabbing back from an injury can be monotonous and frustrating, but the training staff has done a great job keeping things interesting.
There's something new every day, so they try to keep stuff switched up so it's not as a repetitive a thing as I guess it could be.
We know Kuechly puts in endless hours to prepare each week for games, and there's no doubt he's putting the same effort into his rehab.
I'm Libby Weisman for Panthers.com.
And that kick is blocked, and now you got Kuechly. And Luke Kuechly down the sideline with a little bit of blocking, and Luke Kuechly, if he stays in bounds, could go all the way. And once again, the Saints give up a block kick and a touchdown, as was the case with the extra point, but there's a flag down.
He started to make his hit with that left leg, but he was sobbing out on the field, and I don't know what's going on here.
This is a guy who plays just about every snap.
Oh my gosh.
And has for 5 years.
Oh my gosh. I mean, nobody loves the game of football and is loved by this city.
Good to be back. Yeah. I want you guys to know I'm okay. I'm doing good. You know, it's been a process like it was last time, but I think RV and those guys have done an excellent job making sure we kind of cross all the T's, dot all the I's. I think Coach and Mr. Gettleman have done a good job throughout this whole situation, and the fans and all the guys around the league and everyone making sure I was okay has been awesome. And I know you guys got a lot of questions about what happened on Thursday, but I appreciate it. You know, we've moved on from that, and trying to put that to rest. So I think with that, answer any questions you guys got.
All right, so I think it's become a cliche around the league when guys report for the first few days of OTAs that it's like being back at school for the first days of school. But for you, like, it's not just a cliche. Like, you're super giddy, aren't you?
Well, like a lot of your friends are out of town in the off season, and you know, Captain's back, and you know, one of my buddies, Ben Jacobs, he's out of town in the off season, and you know, we get Joyce Peppers is back, and then Ryan's brother Matt Cleals in now, so we have a good crew of guys, and it's always just good to see everyone again.
Last time we saw you, you were on the practice fields at the end of the season. What have you been doing since?
You know, we've had the off season. We had some extra time this year, and gone on some good trips with my buddies, my families, and then I spent a lot of time in Charlotte. You know, get working out again, and been doing some fishing, and really just enjoying the time off.
So to be clear, you are allowed to do everything every other guy's here.
They gave me the thumbs up. Been in here working with the guys, Greg and Shaq and Jared Norris, and it's been fun. I'm good to go, and I'm excited to get back out there.
Are you already annoyed by all the questions you know that you're still going to face at least through the spring? And is there anything you can say that can clear up any doubts about your status going forward?
I just think everyone's concerned and they're worried about you and to make sure you're okay, which I appreciate, and you know, it makes you feel good that people, you know, generally care about you. But I'm good to go. I got cleared, I don't know, week 13 or 14 of something like that last year, and so I practiced and everything went well, and things are continuing to go well.
Blunt. Boy, so hard to stop. It looked like they had him a yard short, but just powers his way closer.
Oh no, look at this. Oh, I think right there, Brooks on a pole, just a power play, wrecks Kuechly and
comes out for this third down snap.
Oh, you know, he's got a history of concussions.
Yes,
a little
he does.
Bit, and,
cost him a good part of last season.
You know, you never want to guess on what's going on with someone.
This was the Kuechly injury. Here he comes on the left side.
Watch right here, the guard. Brooks is a big boy, and Kuechly's trying to get under him, and ooh. I mean, that's a truck meeting a, I don't know.
These are just the bad things they said about you. These are real things that were said about Luke Kuechly.
All right, first one. Inflated tackle production, as most tackles came 5 to 8 yards downfield.
Okay.
That's probably from my dad.
Your dad
He would
said
always
that?
say that. He said that half your tackles are just jumping on the pile. So,
wow.
So he might have wrote that.
Okay.
Doesn't get up in the line of scrimmage to make powerful impact plays. That might still be the case. NFL guards, fullbacks, and tight ends will dominate him at the point of attack. Luckily, I have good defensive tackles. Starring KK and Vern and Kyle do a really good job. So luckily, if I didn't have those guys, it might be a different situation. His overall lack of speed and flexibility. See, flexibility comes into play because my dad always said, are you stretching? When dropping the coverage, indicates a poor skill set to handle man duties. Luckily, we have Thomas so he can guard people in man coverage. Routinely driven off the ball when engaged, he doesn't show the strength to fight off blockers.
How the hell did you make it in the NFL?
I don't know. Doesn't show strength to fight off the blockers. So, I mean, I think that kind of implies that I'm soft. So, we got to work on that. Kuechly is an average athlete with good vision, but poor strength and no ability to work off blockers. Daggone. I might as well just quit. Hey, you know what? Hey, just a little humbling thing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Come on up, Luke. Congratulations. 2017. One hell of a player right there. Hell of a player.
It's great to be here tonight, and I want to thank the Rooney family for this award. And I think I've talked about it before. When I got to Carolina, I didn't know what to expect, but when I got there, we had a bunch of older guys that really taught me how to play, how to respect the game, how to go about it, and two of them are right here with Greg and Thomas. And I think this game provides so much for us. It brings people together from all walks of life. It gives you the opportunity to learn, to have fun, to compete, to work hard, and it teaches you a lot. And I think we have a great opportunity to go out there and do a lot of good things, and all the stuff that we talked about today hopefully continues. So thank you very much, and go Panthers.